UFO sightings are becoming more and more frequent as the days go on, and there is no denying by the footage that is captured by some people that there is something more in our universe that is coming to visit us regularly. And we're going to be checking out some of the top footage that's been captured over the past few days from a YouTube channel that goes by the name of Mavi UFO Alarm, because these guys are fantastic at compiling some really good evidence and also running them through filters so we can get some really good eyes on footage and proof of these cases, so we can break them down and check them out together. So let's get straight into it. Right, come on, let's have some good stuff. Haven't checked any of these out yet. This is very dark. That's better. Right, orange light off into the distance. Okay. So I'm lost as to what the weirdness is. I mean, I have to mute it for copyright reasons, but if we look at it from this POV, obviously it just looks like it could be a sunset, maybe a bright light off into the distance, maybe there's a stadium nearby with some really strong floodlights, kind of giving the illusion and the the light illusion. I mean, yes, this beam coming out of it's incredibly odd. I can't explain that, but is it extraterrestrial? Like you see on nightclubs, those very big, strong spotlights that shoot up into the sky, and you can see the beam, and then you can see it like the top of it in the clouds. Could it not just be something like that, just shot straight up? Like I say, if it's coming from a sports ground, a stadium maybe, then that could potentially be the case. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. I don't think it's extraterrestrial on this case, but let's move on. Right. Again, I'm very lost as to whether this is a UFO. Like, is that not just the sun? I mean, is it this little, like, thing bulging out the side? Because if it's that we're supposed to be looking at, there is this, like, occurrence with the sun where it, like, lets off these big flares. Where it kind of shoots out the side like a volcanic eruption. Let me see if I can find it here. This is the perfect. It's a solar flare. So it basically like bulges out of the side, and this huge flare that goes for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles just shoots out, makes this arch shape before kind of collapsing back into the sun. There's another instance of it here, as we can see. More instances of it here. Another one. This one's a bit more optical based, but not as physical. This one here, look. So, could that not just be the case of what's going on here? I mean, that's got to be huge for us to be able to see it on Earth with just a camera and no, telescope or anything. I'm definitely going to go down the route of a solar flare. Like, that's my perspective. So far we've got 2 from 2, and I'm not 100% convinced on them. But Let's move on to the next clip. Here we go. Right, this is more like it. Obviously, my initial thoughts were it's a commercial airliner, but it's not leaving the jet stream. It's very... there's no kind of... You can tell when it's a commercial airline. This doesn't give off that vibe. Very Tic Tac. Oh, there it is. Interesting. Right, I definitely don't think this is a commercial airliner. I don't think this is a military jet either. I mean, it's moving very quick. It does have this cylindrical kind of look to it. Definitely is that Tic Tac UFO vibe. I mean, only one of the 5 observables was really played into part there, which is the speed. I mean, it moved very quickly. Not much quicker than what you'd expect an airliner to go, so there could be an argument made there. So right now I'm sat 50-50 on that. The first 2 definitely don't think was anything extraterrestrial or, you know, out of the ordinary. This, I'm sat on the fence. If I had a little bit more evidence, I could probably definitively say if it was one thing or the other, but this way, absolutely not. Oh, okay. Right, so obviously there's something. Initially I thought maybe Starlink satellites, but you can't really see them in the day. It's typically at night when you see the lights kind of reflecting off them, that you can see those kind of shooting through the sky. This, I don't think this is satellites. I don't think this is drones either, because that's ridiculously high for drones. I definitely think there's something here. I mean, they're moving in a formation at the exact same speed as well. Like, we've almost got a T shape, whereas like one here, one here, one here, and then the center of the T. Oh, and then one down here as well. I didn't see that one. Wow. Interesting. The way that they're moving as well, it can't be satellites, because satellites kind of move in a straight line. These changed, I don't know if you saw it, I'll rewind it a little bit, but these did change direction ever so slightly, and kind of they went to the left, veered up a little bit, and then continued to the left. If you have a little look there, they completely changed direction. So, you know, from the observables, speed, direction change, acceleration's changing the direction. Not normal kind of within the realms of our physics could we have, unless it's a drone, something like that high up in the sky that can change that direction that quick and that kind of, you know, seamlessly. Again, position change, direction change even. The cameraman didn't move, so, you know, it's clearly the objects that are moving. Very interesting. Is that how this video is going to play out? Oh no, we got one more to go. Right, I definitely think that one's something strange. That's the first definitive one that I've seen where I'm like, yes, that's not of this world. Anyway, let's get on to the last clip. Okay.
Through clever use of materials and innovative design techniques. The car's shape was influenced by the aerodynamics of racing cars.
Hey yo, where'd it go? Wow. Whatever that is bright. It could be a spotlight from a helicopter, but we did hear, like, without the music just a moment ago, and we couldn't hear the sound of a helicopter. Like, they're very loud. You would have heard it from that distance, for sure. Okay, I've seen enough of that. Again, this one, it's got me stumped. So, I'm again going to go 50-50 because with a little bit more context, I could probably say whether this was one thing or another. But, so to kind of recap, my thoughts on these clips. The first two, definitely not anything weird. Probably just natural occurrences. The third one was, I'm 50-50 on it still. I could sway either way. The fourth one, 100%, I'm going to go down the route of something NHI. And this one, 50-50. Let me know what you think about these clips down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump scare the hell out of that like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you're new and tick on my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to the channel. Until next time, I hope that you guys have enjoyed and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. I'll speak to you later. Peace.